for a little bit. We're waiting for an order here. Not planning on staying live and doing orders. It's just too hard with one phone. But I thought I would just come on here and, whoever joins and hangs out for a little while. And then you can, rewatch the video afterwards. It's 10, well, obviously 10:20 right now. I wonder if that affects it. If I don't know, let's turn that off. Just here, hanging out. I did one order this morning, $7.50 from Dunkin'. What the Harry was that? I'm not sure if that screws it up or not. I don't know. Is that Office Big? I think that's Amazon or something. What is this? Oh, okay. I haven't been on live in like 2 months, I think. I know you guys are shaking. And what is this? Oh, there it goes. Okay. There it goes. All right. Well, I hope everyone had a good Friday. What time is it now? 10:20. Like I said, I already did one order, and I'm waiting on another one, but I thought I would just hop on and I know I don't normally announce lives when I'm not really on going live. I just wanted to update some people, and just, a live is a quick video that people can rewatch later on and say, oh, well, there he is. He's still alive. I'm still alive. Not yet, anyway. Gotta clean my glasses. I can't see without them. I went years without wearing these things, but my eyes are apparently bugging to me today. Is it slow for anybody else today? It is for me. Oh, put this away. It's my pain medicine for my tooth. I have my tooth in right now. I know some people are going to be like, why do you still have your tooth in? Get that thing out of your face. But, yeah, I hope people are having a good Friday. Making some money. Let's see if Spark has anything right now. I need a, oh shoot. I want to eventually get a second phone so, I could do this. Stay live all day, pretty much all day. When I do go out, continue doing orders. So I know that somebody said you don't need technically a second line or whatever. Just so, like, to update people. So my hours did change. I'm still working through Monday through Friday, but I'm working 7 to 5:30 now, starting Monday. I have off today. It's Friday, of course. I'm working Monday through Friday, 7 to 5:30. So that's an automatic 10 hours of overtime each week, which is nice. But during the week, that means, like, by the time I get out to do orders, it'll be dark because, 5:30, well, in the dead of winter, 5:30 dark. So, thankfully, the winter doesn't span all year long. So 7 to 30 or 7 to 5:30. John, good morning, sir. Not sure if you heard that, but so my hours switched from Monday through Friday, 7 to 5:30 p.m. So that's an automatic, 10 hours of overtime a week. I'm calculating it to, like, be, 900 or something after, like, taxes and all that stuff, net pay. So like 900-ish a week. And if I do, a couple $100 a day per day on the weekend, and then try to aim for that $100 a day during the week, that's what, 200, 400, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $900 a week. And so I hope you're having a good day, John. I know in a little while, it's been a couple weeks since I uploaded. I have like 4 videos recorded, but all got the footage is getting, like, jumbled in the app. I think the GoPro app, like, updated, to a different soul or something. It's been all right. I just got a while ago. Just recently started because the morning has been dead here, to be honest. But I think my internet's being shoddy. Oh, there it goes. What was I saying? So I have four videos edited, but the GoPro app, where I transfer from the GoPro to the app or whatever, and then I download it onto my phone. It's updated or changed for some reason, so it's difficult to understand what footage is which day, and then it's just so weird. So honestly, I feel like just starting over and recording a video now and then uploading it in a couple days or whatever. But I do plan on being out here all day. Eventually, of course, I want to do day streams on the weekends or whatever. But I can't do it with one arm. To me, it's impossible because, every time I cut away from the YouTube app, it's gonna I'm pretty sure it causes the whatever. You guys can't continue seeing me. And so to me, that just doesn't look that good. But I hope you guys are having a good Friday. John, are you out today? I got this whatever it's called. It's not a cut. It's something. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I cut the network. Hello. Working today. Okay, there you go. What do you do? I'm not planning on being on here long. I'm just, popping in and trying to give you guys an update. Seeing how your Fridays are. I'm waiting for one of the Rickies to join. I know one of the Rickies is over in Peru. Oh, there you go. Good money in IT. My father figure. He worked in IT for 30 years. I put in quotations mark because he's more of a mentor. He's not my real dad, but he was in IT for 25 years, 30 years, and retired pretty well. So he's doing pretty good. And his wife worked in IT as well. So they both retired. His wife got a government job now. So it's a good career. That's for sure. I'm not sure what that says, to be honest. But, John, I think, does anybody in here watch Meaty Mama? I think, John, I feel like I might have seen you in her comments as well. If you don't know her, she's also trying to, lots of layoffs. Oh, that's not nice. She's also trying to pay off her debt and doing YouTube, and fortunately for her, YouTube actually brings in more income than. Gotcha. She actually, for YouTube, for her, brings in more income than the gig work, which is good, But she has a lot of issues going on right now with everybody that watches her knows. But unfortunately, she's not able to dash as much as she likes to. That would be nice. I've been struggling. I've been struggling lately with mentally, to be honest, with depression, and honestly, I'm getting back to the feeling of almost giving up, but I don't want to. I just want to keep pushing forward. Just being transparent, I have been struggling, but I think this new schedule will be better, the Monday through Friday, 7 to 5:30, because with my current hours. What's up, Paul? Good morning, sir. With the morning hours, honestly, the morning has been dead in my zone. I am not making any money. And so switching it to 7 a.m. to 5:30, like my work hours, and then doing like just the dinner, I think I can reach that $100 a day in just dinner each day, and then doing, since I don't work weekends, doing $200 a day Saturday and Sunday. So I think that $900 a week part time, yeah, it's it'll bring you down. It's gotten me a couple times or a lot this year. Um, I'm trying to not let it affect me, but honestly, it has. Um, I haven't been making as much money as I feel like I should, and obviously, if I don't go out and deliver, I don't have videos to record. So like honestly, today I got motivated. All right, have you thought about also doing some streams on your other gigs? Are you working a full-time gig now? So, what's up, Mr. Somebody? I think the last time you were in here, I wanted to call you Mr. Nobody, but I can't remember if that was you. I can't remember if that was you or not. But what's up, Mr. Nobody? Oh, see, I just did it, Mr. Somebody. I missed y'all too. So are you working full-time now? So I am. I am actually switching to more of a warehouse style job. Hope the Lord is treating you well. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. I am switching more to a retail, or not a retail, more of a warehouse job. With the school, I 100% did not feel comfortable recording anything, even though it was after school. There was still like students around, and like just with everything that goes on with schools nowadays, with the bad things that happen. Just recording in a school doesn't feel right to me. And so I didn't want to record any of that. But I am switching more to a warehouse style as of Monday. So I won't have that worry. And I do plan on, recording some of my work, like full-time work as well, just to this is what I'm making and whatnot, and this is what I do. But just know it's more of like a order picker, picking orders and sending them out, putting them on pallets and stuff. And so I start that job on Monday, and obviously I'm not going to record when I'm getting trained. So it'll be probably at least a couple weeks until I do that kind of video or whatever. Did you buy a new battery? No, I have not bought a new battery. I've just been more cautious about, to be honest, I would buy a new battery, but because of I've been struggling, I don't have the money right now. I know batteries are not super expensive, but like things are tight for now. And honestly, yes, I do need ultimately I need a new battery, but it still starts like I can start my car right now. That time with the last video, I guess it was the last video. I hope that doesn't mess anything up. Well, yeah, with the payment plan, that's still like I'm trying to avoid putting on more debt, but yeah. So my car used to turn off like after a little while. Like most cars, it'll like say, "Oh, your battery is draining," and then it automatically turns off or whatever. If you're able to charge it and holds the charge, you're good. Yeah. And so that time I just sat too long. I just sat too long with the battery turned on charging my stuff. And it had happened once prior to that time with that video, a couple weeks prior to that. And that time I had just walked over to the AutoZone or Advanced Auto Parts right here, and they let me. Were you making more money doing full-time work? When I got W-2 before, I had no motivation to do good work after getting off work. So I was last year or earlier, the end of 2023, beginning of 2024, honestly, I was making a lot of I was making good money. I could reliably come out here and make $300 a day. Let me make sure my dash didn't pause. Was reliably being able to come out here and make $300 a day easily. Just ultimately, it's died off in my area for the most part. At least as of right now. I know that we're going into the busy season for delivery. And so that's why I think it'll be beneficial for me for my hour switching from Monday through Friday, 7 to 5:30, instead of working 2:30 to 11. You're going to make most of your money. Yeah. You're going to make most of your money in the evening dinner hours. And so, especially, well, during the week anyway. And then the weekend will, can be really either busy or not busy. And so it's definitely died off, and it's a lot harder to reach 300. The last day that I reached 300, they'll go into hibernation. So I didn't cover them last year, and they came back. And so, what's up, Stanky? This is why I hate ADHD, because I am answering one question and I see somebody else talking and I say what's up and I forget what I was answering. But I think it will be beneficial. So I have to amp up, gig work, because, even though thanks, man, I appreciate it. I have to amp up what I'm making, even with, relatively good money coming in from the W-2. It's not my bills per month almost exceed what I'm bringing in. No, you're fine. What's up, Nick? The hydrangeas, they go into hibernation. They shred all their leaves. I prune them back, and they'll regrow next year. I've never had an issue with them. Some will die, but I have 250 hydrangea plants right now. So what's up, Nick? Good to see you, man. Shoot, now I forget what I was originally talking about again. This is what happens. And you have catering offers. So in the immediate area that I do, that you guys see in there's not a lot of catering gigs. It's a good gig. Springtime is especially good for plants and stuff. Instacart for me has been good since switching zones. Okay, yeah. So catering is better. How far is Exton? If any of you guys watch Travel JB, he does Exton, which is 15 miles that way. He's a bigger, he gets a lot of views, 20 to 50,000 views per video or something, 20,000 to 50,000 or whatever it is. It's relatively high. He does 15 miles away. So where he is, the catering offers are good. I don't ever see him doing catering offers. I'm not sure if he's on those apps, but the two apps for catering I have are Deliver That and Delivered. I'm currently inactive on Delivered. They will not reinstate me. I've emailed them. I haven't been deactivated. I've just been marked inactive. And so they stopped sending you orders. Deliver That, I Deliver That, but it's not busy in this immediate area, but about 15 miles that way it is. So I have Secret Shopping. I've talked about it in that one video I made a couple months ago. So Secret Shopping is the marketforce.com. I've been on there for 5 years. They have a lot of Five Guys, Mattress Firm, and a bunch of other shopping gigs. DoorDash, Uber Eats, Deliver That. What are the other apps that I have? Roadie. I looked the other day, I've made $5,000 on Roadie alone just this year, which I don't do roadies all the time. So that was actually a shock to me. It doesn't feel like I made $5,000, but apparently the app says I. Stanky Leg has a new job, and so I'm switching to a more warehouse job. It's about the same pay, but it's switching hours. So my Friday, 7 a.m. to 5:30. Um, it'll ultimately, at the end of my probation or whatever, it'll end up being the 90 days or whatever. It'll end up being like 50 cents less working at the warehouse. But I start that job on Monday. I appreciate it, John. Thank you very much. I still can't believe I haven't gotten an order while I've been sitting here. Like, how is that possible? And then, so with this warehouse job, I appreciate it, man. Less wear and tear on your car. Yeah. I appreciate you, Mr. Somebody. What was I saying? Shoot. Oh, so the job that I'm going to, I worked there 10 years ago, and so the owner, I've known the owner, for several years, like 15 years. And so I had asked him, like, hey, is there something that you can do for me or whatever? And he offered me a job. So ultimately, I know that the school was just hard to continue. Even though I was making good money, it wasn't enough. And the hours just didn't work with trying to, do extra money on the side. It was just it wasn't enough. So I think these hours will do a lot better. And honestly, I'd like just keep moving. I get super bored with, things that are like very slow. And I know I like to keep moving. So like with the cleaning job, this custodian or whatever, I found a lot of downtime. I was there for, 9 hours or whatever, but I would knock my workout really super fast, and I would have hours of just free time, and that's just, I like to keep moving. And so with the warehouse job, orders consistently come in, and I will continue moving. Hotshot Trucking, I thought about it. With the debt that I have, it'll be super hard to start up in that gig. And even though I feel like it may or may not be better for me, lucrative, it would be if I just heard that it's very saturated now, and like loads are like, it's almost like gig work almost. It's like loads are sometimes not even worth it. So I do deliver sometimes, every once in a while, only when they need me. I do deliver pizza at a local shop. I'd like to see you start your reinvention journey. I'm talking about working out, diet. Take us on the journey, bro. Honestly, I've been, it's been hard. So I have things in my past that that I struggle with, and so it brings me down, and then I just have I have my spurts, like I'm motivated, and I like to keep going, and I try, and then that depression just knocks me down. And some weeks it can last like several days or weeks, even a month. And so I try to I try to push myself as much as I can. So, and honestly, like, obviously he's not here now, but Bentley is like my rock. He's my best friend. And so, not always being able to be with him is hard. And so that brings me down. But I am looking to try and, obviously, I don't know if Nick is still here, but he's been here from the beginning where, like, I've tried multiple different things. Right. I've tried multiple different things on this channel. This started off like a traveling door dashing channel. But it was just super hard, especially in the summertime with leaving Bentley in the car while I'm going out and doing orders, or going and doing orders. He has a lot of anxiety himself. And so it's hard for him to just, not be near me when we're out. And so that just didn't work out too well, which would ultimately I want him to be happy. So even though I want to get him a puppy, or like not a puppy, but like an older dog that I can adopt and like have with him at home so he doesn't have to be alone. I've been thinking about doing that. And so he has somebody to hang out with. I appreciate it, John. All right, what did I read this one? The problem is if you live alone without support from a partner or friend, in those moments, remember that you have good friends here too. Yeah, I appreciate it. I do live alone. It's just me and Bentley. And like, honestly, my YouTube channel is my accountability. It is my motivation. And so even though like the last month or so, I've been very, very like in that mood of depression. And so obviously when I'm depressed, I don't want to do anything. And, it's a downhill spiral. And so, you've shown us your drive and dedication to working, getting out of debt. You can apply that drive to your training. I think you're a motivated guy. You can do this. I appreciate it, John. And so I think as long as I continue putting forth effort, that's the biggest thing. I have to put forth effort. And, this YouTube channel is my accountability. People are messaging me on, I had only a couple people follow me on Instagram, but I don't even really post on there. But people have messaged me on Instagram. People email me. My email is in the description of every video. Just asking like how things are. I respond to them. And I have members. And like I appreciate them. I haven't really done much for. I think so too. I haven't really done, behind the scenes, or like I haven't even really made a post for my members. There's only 6, but those 6 have like, they were my first 6 members, and they are here. And I do appreciate them. I just feel like I could do more for them. Dog friend, yeah. I think it'll make me feel better, because like with me being, away for hours a day. So like my W-2 during the week, that takes me away for 10.5 hours per day. Plus I'm out here trying to I'm trying to make at least $100 a day for like on gig work through Monday through Friday, and then $200 a day Saturday and Sunday. So I'm out here, 14, 15, 16, whatever, however many hours it takes me. Hi, Suzanne. Yes, I do go home and let him out. It's just he's home alone for so many hours, and that just breaks my heart. I hate having to leave him at home. I wouldn't trade him for the world, but I wish he would just, be a little bit more calm I wish I could bring him with me, and he would just sit here, and so I could spend time with him, still deliver. Obviously, I wouldn't deliver for certain things because it's a dog, but I wish he would just sit here and I could just be with him and spend time with him all day long. But with his anxiety, it really messes things. It makes it hard. But then, the opposite side, he's at home alone, which is worse because he's not with anybody. So I think that, I will eventually adopt an older dog, not a puppy, an older dog. Bentley is 10 years old. Ideally, I would look for like an older, like pug, because Bentley is a pug at Jack Russell. If you guys don't know that, which is technically a jug, like a jug of water. So I would look for like I would look to adopt an older pug to spend time with him at home. I have not gone to college. I've thought about it, but honestly, realistically, that like long-term goal, is my plant business. And like ideally I would have like a little farm and a little homestead. I would still continue doing, YouTube and whatnot, but long-term goal, it would be my plant business. So I wanted to continue growing that as much as I can every year. And then ultimately, like, when I become debt free, and I would focus on that and have that as my sole business. And for that, obviously I don't technically need a degree. And then